Really, but if someone let them know and said, like, nice job parking, asshole, I'd be like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
What if you saw someone writing a note and putting it on your windscreen as you're coming back to your car?
Oh, I'd confront them. I'd be
Would
like,
you?
hey, what's up? What's up? What's up?
What if they said, is it, look at your parking, you're not in the lines? What would you say to that?
Oh, I'd be like, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, that's it. That's just
I
how
don't know. Like, it depends on how they're going to... Are they coming at me hard? Like,
Yeah.
they're going to be pushing on me?
it depends how
They're
they
pushing on me.
respond. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they start coming at me... The thing is, though, Marcus, I always park in the lines.
That's
I'm
the
a
thing.
sensational parker.
Just like how you colour.
I colour
This
just...
is
yeah.
you color in the lines.
In the
are
lines,
perfect.
park
Yeah.
in the lines.
Yeah, I think the issue I have with people who park poorly is you get out of your car and you look at your car spot.
And you go, that'll do.
The amount of times I've got out of my car with my girlfriend and gone, looked at it and go, no, I'm going back in. I got to
I
line
do the
up
exact
back up.
same
I need to
thing.
give this a mulligan on this one.
Yeah, and it's not because it's necessarily overly bad. I'm just like, no, it could be a little bit over.
I'm the same. Yeah.
and I'm not perfect.
Yep.
But I'm like, I probably could have left. And there's been a few times I'm like, oh, I'm going to leave this one. I'm going
Yeah.
to test the waters. But
But I think even then, I think we are okay in regards to parking.
yeah.
But there's been times where I've parked in a spot and people have parked so close to the line, but because it was the only spot available, I couldn't get out of my car.
Oh.
So I've had to open like the back compartment of my back seat and crawl out my boots to
No.
get out of my car.
That's when you put the sticker on.
That's happened
Yeah.
to me before.
That's when
but
you
I don't
write the
carry a
note.
notebook like this person.
You should start.
Maybe I
Maybe
should.
you need notebooks.
Yeah,
That's what
notebooks.
That
it
might
is.
be a problem because then I might just start leaving people notes in everyday life.
You just leave a note on the car. I like your bumper sticker.
Yeah,
And then just walk
I
off.
mean, just like in everything.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
What do you think of those people that park? Have you ever seen where they park maybe in the middle of two parking
Yeah, yeah.
spaces, right? Like, and they might have a nice car.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
They're
Like,
assholes.
Yeah, I know, but would you ever do anything about it? Would you ever be like, I'm going to park right next to him and sort of box him in? Like, you know what I mean? Like, be like, well, you're in between the lines here. I'll just park, you know,
Next to
right,
you.
right
Next to
next
the,
to you.
I'm just following the
If
rules that
there's-
you set.
If there's space, you know what I mean? Be like, yeah, cool.
I don't think. I
Make
think,
them nervous, and then they go around the car like, did he fucking hit it? Did he fucking hit it?
I think Tom has touched on something that's
He struck a nerve.
understated in this. He hasn't struck a nerve.
Ah.
I think that when other people see nice cars,
Yeah.
there is a thin layer of resentment if they're parking poorly or
sure.
doing something that's neglecting rules,
It's
right?
like, nice car, but you can't park for shit.
Exactly.
No matter how much you spend on the car, you can't drive it.
Whereas if it's a shit box, you're kind of like, well, that's...
You make. If you see if you didn't the car, you're like, oh,
shit
yeah.
box is gonna shit.
That makes sense,
Box.
right?
Have you ever seen like cars like parked and they've got dints on it and go, you know what? I'm not going to park next to
Oh
this.
yeah, this guy doesn't give a shit. Right.
I'm just going to go down.
I mean, I'm
and
not
move
a Lamborghini driver or anything, but I still don't want anyone sort of banging
Into
their
your
door
car,
into
yeah,
the side
no,
of it.
no, definitely
so
not.
just to be fair, but
I'd take a dinged up car over a Lamborghini any day.
oh yeah,
I don't want the pressure of driving something that expensive around.
No, for sure.
Never.
Price,
Nah,
price of a small
I'm happy
house.
with dinged up cars.
Yeah, that's the way to be.
If you guys were to write a note on a car, what's your best burn?
I feel like I got third degree burns by that person who left me that.
If you can think of one.
I don't know. I feel like I'd go simple with like nice parking asshole.
You're just gone for the
But then
vanilla.
I don't know if it's an old woman or something. You know what I mean? Like nice parking.
Do you feel like you would just write a message just saying it's a shit park?
I'd
or
probably
whatever?
do like 1-800 learn to park dickhead. It's
Yeah,
something
Now,
I
I
would
reckon
do.
I'd do like the sarcastic and be like, oh my God, what a fucking brilliant parking job. You know what I mean? Dude, that was so good. Like,
I do
so
believe
really good.
You're the kind of person that would do that.
I
the
would.
opposite. You'd flip it. You'd be sarcastic.
Yeah, and then like I'd be like, you know, I'd be there, whoever I'm there with, like, let's go. I'm like, no, I'm writing the note, and I'm writing it, and I'm leaving it there.
Furiously.
Like, let's leave. It's okay. It's like, no, he needs to know. How else will he know? That would be me rubbing it in a little bit too much.
What about you?
I have no idea. I mean, I'm trying to get ideas
If
here.
you received-
I have no idea, and you have no idea how to
If
park.
you received a note, how would you feel?
How would I feel?
Yeah, like you've just parked normally. It might be you're in the lines a little bit crooked, and someone's just said like, "Geez, yeah, you really fucked that one up."
I'd be pretty pissed off if I was in the lines. Fine, like it's just like it's on the angle, but in the lines. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm in the lines.
Yeah, it's my zone.
Yeah.
I didn't get offended. I was more
Yeah, he's right.
not upset. I was taken aback. It's like when someone's left like a bad review, right?
Yeah.
I was kind of like, wow, I upset somebody so much, or they
took the
dislike me
effort.
so much they went out of their way to leave this
Yeah.
message for me.
It's true, but
So, you know.
but I wouldn't get caught up in that.
Nah.
No, I don't think so. But I think in this case, because I was parking in a residential area, I reckon the person who left it was the house I was parked in front of.
Yeah.
And they were probably just watching the car all day, and that anger was just festering,
Yeah.
and they had to put it in a post-it note.
I'm going to say something. The wife's like,
I'm gonna do
leave
it.
it
I'm gonna do it.
alone,
I'm
Bill.
gonna do it.
and
No,
I
I'm
appreciate
gonna
they
fucking
didn't communicate it with a baseball bat to the windshield or something.
That's
That's a pretty
That's the
brutal.
worry. Have you seen those people that have been keying Teslas around?
Oh, what?
Oh, really?
So, like, people will park a Tesla somewhere and they'll be like, fucking Tesla driver, and they'll key the whole side of
my
the car.
God.
Here's the thing. Teslas have this thing called Sentry Mode.
Yeah.
And the Teslas have cameras all around and they watch the car.
Yeah.
And if something happens to it, you can get security footage of, like, the sides of your car.
Wow.
And people get, like, sprung keying Teslas, like, walking past and going,
How dare you help the universe?
yeah. And it's like,
I love burning fossil
they're like,
fuels.
fuck you and your expensive cars.
Yeah, fuck those people, man. They're like, Teslas are saving the world, aren't
When
they?
you said
I mean, they're not saving,
saving
the
the
world.
world.
Yeah,
They're
right.
just reducing the damage
Children
to the
are
world.
still hungry.
when you
can
said
eat a Tesla.
Sentry
But I've
Mode,
got a luxury car. They should be fine. Aren't they okay?
The kids okay.
But look, zero emissions. The children should be thriving.
They might not be able to eat, but at least they can breathe in fresh air.
That's true. I mean,
Fresh, clean air.
it's a very good point.
yeah. Well, when you said Sentry Mode, I thought like a gun was going to come out of the car.
Just pops
yeah.
out.
That episode of
Destroy.
Rick,
Elon Musk,
Rick and Morty.
Elon Musk's voice
Yes,
just
yeah.
it's like, get away from the car.
Rick and Morty's got that keep Summer safe episode where
Yeah,
like she's locked in the
yeah.
car and
Yeah.
it just like shoots everybody.
The car just
There you
kills
go.
everybody.
I
Yeah.
did not know about that
No,
camera
it's
thing.
pretty cool. I mean, that's a pretty cool security feature.
That is a great
You're like, well, I'll
security.
park it anywhere.
Do you reckon if you leave a note, the security feature's just like, look at this asshole.
Step away from the vehicle.
You get a turret on you.
Here's a question I have about like electric cars.
Yeah.
Do you think people in electric cars are hitting a lot more animals because they're so quiet?
They apparently we're saying that it's right. They're saying that it's not good in the sense that people can't hear them coming. If people
Yeah.
aren't looking both ways
There's going to be so many more hit
and
and
they
runs.
go to cross the road, they need to make some sort of noise.
They need like the kangaroo whistlers. Do you know those
Oh,
things?
yeah,
you
for
stick them
sure.
on your bumper bar and it makes a whistling noise that kangaroos hear,
Okay.
so they basically stay
Well,
away from the car.
I need that.
Elon's
Yeah.
got the chance right now to basically be like, well, we can add an audible sound to
Yeah,
it.
all you need to do is get like, a V8 going.
No, or we can reinvent the noise
get
that a
Elon.
car makes.
Yeah,
He can
that's
be
what I-
like,
yeah.
Vroom, vroom, I'm a car. Like,
Get it-
I think I'll take an engine over that.
or
Imagine
just him
hearing,
going like, brrrr.
imagine hearing somebody imitate.
I would love that.
If you're on a 3-hour drive and you're hearing somebody imitate a car for 3 hours.
No, inside the cabin you can't hear it because
Yeah,
the Tesla
yeah.
technology is really good.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you don't hear it
It's
inside.
soundproof on the inside.
But then,
from
like
that.
on the road, they're like,
That would
like-
drive me crazy.
or like the noise of bubbles, or like bubbling water.
That's probably too subtle.
You reckon?
You need something more like.
Every
You need like Marcus's laugh playing on a loop.
Oh, yeah,
and people
yeah.
would know that
It's
car's
very-
coming
it's
from a
very
mile
jarring.
away.
It's very
he kept
jarring.
screaming around the corner.
Literally.
Literally, yeah.
It would be like, mate, get like a bolt of lightning, like,
Everyone just jumps out of the way.
what the fuck is
Oh my
that?
God, is it raining? No, it's not even.
It's Tesla. It's Elon Musk over there.
I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with these. Like, have a quiet car. That's fine.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
cars are noisy.
But this also isn't the problem we're trying to solve.
I'm just saying, noisy cars are no good.
Yeah.
I agree.
End of story.
So
Yeah.
in terms of note giving or whatever, it
I
is,
think this person
you're
was
fine.
justified
You're
leaving
fine
a note.
Yeah.
There are some people I think, like,
That need
I
it.
still think about that note. So,
I've been given a note before and I've
Yeah.
completely forgotten about it.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I've looked at it going, yeah, all right. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, and threw it in the
So
bin.
there's different people. So maybe
Yeah.
you got a me who just doesn't give a shit, or maybe you got Damien who's still festering on
it's
it.
more. I'm not festering over it. It's more. I'm just more mindful,
Mindful
when
of
I
how you
park.
park,
What
Yeah.
if you got a nice note? What if someone said, hey,
That's a great park.
yeah. Well, I bet then, no, maybe not about parking.
I think if somebody left a nice note, I would think it's sarcastic.
But if I saw a note on my windshield, I'd be like, oh, here we go. Someone's going to fucking tell me off. And they're just like, I don't know. You
Have a
park,
nice day.
you park somewhere, they're just like, hey, you look like a friendly person.
I'd be
That would
creeped
creep me out.
I'd be really creeped out.
then I would hope I had a Tesla that had cameras so I can identify this
Right.
person.
I'd be like, what are you waiting for? You'd never feel safe, right?
No, you
It's like,
wouldn't.
that's
I
kind
would
of...
rather an abusive post-it note than a complimentary one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair enough thing to say.
Yeah.
I think we've answered the
Yeah,
question
I think
there.
so.
For,
I think so.
Rigatoni.
Figatoni.
Yeah.
Actually, guys, that's all the time we have for the podcast.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
realized we've gone through all the questions. But thank you very much. Great questions brought to the table, as always. The last thing we will do is just run through the show plugs that we do each and every week. If you want to get in touch with us, you can email us at tqhpodcast@gmail.com. We're on Facebook and Twitter, TQH Podcast. We're on Spotify. You can listen to us there. And we're on iTunes, where you can rate, subscribe, leave a review. 5 stars would be great if you think we deserve it.
Yes.
But that is all the time we have. We are actually looking, just to give you a heads up, we may be having a competition coming up. Can I say that, guys?
You can
Yeah.
say that.
We're going to be having a competition coming
Very
up.
Well, you probably
shortly.
should have said it before the plugs because I think people have tuned out by this
Oh,
point.
well, look, hey, you'll
Hey,
find
well,
out.
hey, what? You know what? If they stay through the plugs, they know a competition's coming.
I'd like
they
to
can
think
be
that
prepared.
someone would stick
True
around
that.
and be like, just in case they drop some fucking magic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Sprinkle
a-
some magic throughout.
We want to get you guys involved. We hear your calls that you want to be involved.
Yes.
And we want you to. So we're going to have that coming up in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that. But that is all the time we have for the show. Thank you to everyone out there for listening. Thank you, of course, to Marcus.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you to Damien.
Thank you all.
And as we end every episode,
Stay curious.